Hello, I'm the Budget Modeler and welcome to my Agora Mitsubishi A6M 1/18th scale model. Oh, I'm so enjoying this. It's great fun. Thank you, Agora, for sending it to me. It's brilliant. So, should we get down to business? Why not? So, here we go. Here's the tools again. Quick recap. Pencil, couple of tweezers, snips, my spiky glue applicator, screwdriver, and marker. Got oil, we've got 60-second super glue, and then we've got quick drying super glue. That's that. So let's get these and the instructions as well. So let's get these moved out of the way. Oh, and the screw mat. So we'll pop those to one side and grab those as we need them. The screw mat will go as usual up there. So recap of what we did during the week. I think it was Tuesday. So it's all the cockpit stuff. So side panels, control panel, cap. Ooh, okay, that's come out. That needs re-gluing. So pop that there and we can re-glue that. Machine guns and control column. So that's what we've got done. So, oh, and a tanky thing. It's probably the fuel tank. We'll find out in a bit. So let's get these out, because in this one we are carrying on with stage 27, which is the rest of the cockpit. So let's have a look here. So we need pack number 27. Seat belts. Very nice indeed. So let's come on, Steph, I know you're all excited and keen and eager, so we'll pop those out the way so it gives us enough space here. Was this the one I needed to re-glue? Yeah. So let's get me spiky tool with the glue and we'll glue it on the back end. Take some of this. Give that glue. And then we can pop that over there, out the way to dry. So let's get everything out of the way. Right then, so that Mr. Skelly's in, saying, morning, my friend. Morning, Mr. Skelly. Hope you're well. It all comes. Oh, bit of paper. It's like the compass. So, yep, got 17. In the bin it goes. Click the page. As per usual, advice from experts. And then we're doing the cockpit. So we get part number 02701, 02702. Ah, okay, that's a shame. I would have liked to have built this, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay, that's an interesting setup. So there's that, and we have 03, which is looks like the dial for, and it's a proper decal. And the only thing I don't have is bloody, oh, I do have water. So let's stick the page. So parts checked off. So we need this bit, and I've got heliwatt going over. Noisy bugger. So Jim's in. Good early morning from Chicago. Early morning to you, Jim. Hope you're well. This is a full moon greeted me on this morning's walk. Oh, very nice. Were there people out howling? Oh. Right, I need a little bit. I'll tell you what, let's use that. No, that's got stuff in it. I can't use that. Let's find a clean one. That should hold some water in the base of it. Get my squirter tool. This is distilled water. There we go with that. And that is going on the center of that bit there. So give that a bit of a soak. Okay, and we'll get a bit of micro set. Actually, I don't need that because I have these. I've got micro set with one, micro set with 2 bands on it. Jim goes on to say, now it's time for copy and modelling. Excellent. Cool. So we get our brush out, give it a little squeeze, and then we go put some on there. Let's get a cotton bud and a lot on that. That's it, just to dampen it. Tweezers. Thing is that this is cold water, so it's not going to release as quick. With hot water, you just drop it in, do it, and it's da ha 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 ha. Right, there we go. There's that done. And then we get our microsol. Just dab it on like that. And that can go. And I can roll that nice and tightly. Okay, so there we go with that. Nice little view there. If it ever kicks into focus. So there we have that done. So that can now go over there. So we have done ying, ying, that, 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 and that. So next up, we have the seat. So we need this part. And we are putting, oh, no, we're doing the seat first. So one in there. And one in there. And this part goes into those 2 holes there. Flick it over. And we get our rapid glue. Put a dab in there. And flip it around. Squeeze. We need a Okay, you need to give that a bit more of a squeeze, so get our angle pliers out. Okay, that is. In there, grab that, give it a squeeze, and hold it there for 10 seconds or so. Just make sure it grips. No, a few more seconds. Actually, let's give it a bit of a squirt with activator. Need to get a chair for Teddy so he can sit there rather than stealing his backrest. So if I pop the activator on, there we go. That's nice and flush. Right, I'm not doing anything with those, just in case we do actually get the pilot, because it shows the pilot on there. So next we're going to do the, I believe this helps raise and lower the seat. So let's have a look at that. It says glue in, so yep, that's very loose. So I'm going to use slow acting on this. A little bit around there, a little bit around there, and that is facing up, and then that goes dun-dun, dun-dun. This can only go one way. There we go, that's in. So that's done, so we can pop that to one side. So we've done that one, that one, that one. So next up we take the machine guns and we take 024. Ooh. This one and under there like so, slips in there, and then those go in that hole there and the other one in there. So that's that done. Okay, does that say glue? Yes, it does. So let's pop some quick acting just around in there and around the edges. Underneath, we are not going to see it. Just like this. There we go. And let us also glue these pipes into place. Bit of fast acting super glue in there and in there, and jobby jobbed. There we have that side done. Looking quite nice. So next up, that one and that one. Oh, that's the cable. I wonder what that was then. Can you see it? Look, it's this long arm sticking out, and I'm like, what the hell's that? Oh, it's a cable. So next up, we have the center console, so flight control panel, which we glue, and this gets glued by the look of it into there. It's not very obvious where you have to glue this. They're saying to Right, I see where it goes. So quick acting, no, slow acting, so I can get the bottom one in. Oh, look, okay, so that's how it goes. So get the quick acting. No, oh well, I wanted the slow acting. Watching me go and glue myself to things now. Slow acting on that. And then we get the quick acting on the top bit to hold it in. Oh, listen to that rain. There we go. So that's in. So we've got that one done, that one done. And push two lugs on the instrument panel, circled right into the two holes on the left of the cockpit. Oh, pillock. There's a bloody hole there, Steph. There we go. That's where it should be. A little bit of slow acting on there. I'd never have got that in otherwise. So I have to hold that there for about 10 seconds or so. Just let the super glue go off. In fact, thinking about it, let's hold it there and give it a squirt. Put Teddy back. Nope, that's... Come on, you bloody thing. Quick acting. There we go. There's that done. Right. Now we know how that's done. The other side should be a bit easier. Jim says, I see the Flying Circus chap is commencing a new project. Winglet Wings AEGG4. I think that's the right series of letters. Bloody big airplane. Oh, yeah. Is he released a new one today, Cole? Just started raining here too, says Dave. Yes, it is correct. An enormous German aircraft, I guess a bomber. My knowledge of World War I aircraft is limited. I have a fairly good understanding or knowledge of them. Not as good as a lot of people, but it's okay. I can tell my pup from my 5A. Hey, did I miss it? No, here we go. I'm flicked over too many pages. So now we put this one on. So this goes trying to remember how I did the other side. There we go. And then once we've got that there, we can add a bit of quick dry super glue to these locations again, holding it nice and firmly to make sure it's set properly in the right place. I have to say that I am really enjoying this. I get really excited about doing it and I want to do it. I'm not neglecting anything else. I should have put out the cauldron video on Wednesday. I didn't get the opportunity because I've had a few other bits and pieces I've got to get done. Not modelling wise, other stuff. So that got done. And yeah. And then we put a double glue on there. a double glue on there, and that's in. So just hold those together, make sure everything sets. While that's being held, I'm going to have a slurp of my cup of tea. Champion. Need to go and get some this afternoon because I'm out of tea. Well, I'm not. I still have my barbarian tea, which is gorgeous. It's Rubio and cinnamon. Really, really nice. So, yep, that's taken quite nicely. This is going together really well. I'm loving it. So we now have that bit done and that bit done, and we're moving on to the seat. So, that goes. What I will do is there we go. That's the seat back on, and I've just not. Oh, marvelous! That's when our machine's got. Okay, I'm going to have a look at those buggers. So let's slowly go around it, each section. So that one's in, and there's the connector. So we do the connector as well. That bit, hold it, and we do the connector as well. Just put a little dab of super glue on there. It's getting a grip is fun. I'm trying very hard not to super glue your fingers into it. So as you can see, this stands a little bit proud of the other one. Why is that not? Okay, it does. So and then we have that done. The donk. So this B1 go up through that gap there, through there. I wish we should have done this. This should have been done before this part. Okay, that's in, and the same on this side. Trying very hard not to pierce the wiring. Okay, that one's in. Me talking about not piercing the wiring, for some reason, Harry Pierce has just sprung into my head. One of my favourite characters. It's from Spooks, if you've never watched it. Watch it. Brilliant. Love it. Love it because they like killing off their main characters, which is awesome. Right. So let's... Put a glue on there. And we need to quit the slow drying stuff on that knob in there. Hold it in, and that knob in there. That's from there. A couple of smallest clamps. These will do. So that one on there, that one on there. Okay, so park that while that glues, and we've done that one. So then, oh good lord. Okay, so we push that in there. So that one's there. So we've done that, and it's got to come in below that bit there. And then, so we've done that one and that one. Next, flip the page over. Barbarian tea, or did you say Bavarian tea? Barbarian. Yep. Right, so what we need to do is we need to take this and plug this in that one there. So it goes in. And for this, are those like, need to find a specific set of, there we go. Go around those pliers, tweezers. Just go around that and just ease that in. So there's that one in. So we've got that one done. So now we need to do the same to the side. So we've done that bit. We now need to feed it through here. Like so. And then plug it into that one. They are low because these connecting ports, the studs, the little connectors are low in the socket. So look for the where it is, make sure it's at the bottom. Go in from the top first and then just slide it in. get you around those tweezers and gently seat them properly. So make sure. No, that's not. There we go. That's in. Shame we can't test it. Like to test it. So there's that done. And then let's pop one off, pop two off. Fingers crossed, they're all done. And now this does not get glued. So that. So we can turn those round. Yeah, I am going to glue these just a little bit. No, I'm not, because I don't know how that'll react with that. No, I'm not. Let's get them bent into position. Feed those back. Not into there though. Okay. Right. Push those ones back behind the instrument panel, because if you push them back, they just come out here into the cockpit itself. There we go. That one's gone back nicely. Pull that back. Push that there. And there we go. That is that bit. So 019 03. Here we go. 019 03. That's why you write on there what it is. Drop those onto the magnetic mat. If they'll come out the packet and you don't scrunch the whole packet up. Oh, what I like. So 019 03. Done. Screwdriver. There. Right, so let's grab on with my magnetic screwdriver. This, I love this brill. Dip it in oil. And as you know, the reason for that is so it will allow for thread cutting. And as usual, between a half and a full turn for the first one, just to get it started. And then the same for the second one. And then go back to the first, do it to touch, do it to touch, and then come back and go back quarter turn, just to tweak it up. So we have that bit done. Let's turn the page. Come on, Steph, get your stuff out of the way. So now we have this, which is not glued, and it goes onto those two bits there. So you've got a large bit and a small bit. So, and that clicks on like so, or as the Germans say, so. Pencil. I've moved everything, haven't I? So we've done that bit and that bit. Oh, next up we need that bit. Stage 17 engine mount. Oh, where's that? Nope, not in the cook. Oh, you know where it's going to be. Right, I need to go just down there. So if you see my big fat arse, I apologise. And one mount. Right, this gets glued in. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, Test it, see what the fit's like. Oh, please don't turn my... Oh, I just had heart failure. And there we go. That goes in quite nicely. Yay, I've done something right. Yep, that looks right. So what we can do is take this, bit of fast acting, dob on there, dob on there, 1 in, 2 in. Hold them tight for a few seconds. Give it time to cure. Just talk amongst yourselves, that's fine. So what have you got planned for today, folks? You've got the rest of the day, Jim. What have you got planned this afternoon, Mr. Skelly? Anything interesting? Bit of modelling? Going shopping? Me? Doing this until whenever, because my good lady is out. She's doing her stuff. I don't know what that can come off. As you can see, that's now nicely connected. That is really solid on there. There we go. Just taking a bit of something that was popped through there. And that bit's done. That bit's done. That's what we end up with. So here we have the finished cockpit. In the pictures, it's got a pilot in there. I would love if there's a pilot in here. If not, I might have to get one and put one in. There you go. Some great detail. I'm still umming and ahhing about putting glazing on all the dials, because personally I think that would look a lot better. If I do, I'll do it off screen so I don't make an action. No, I'll do it on screen, of course I will. So you can watch me make a complete and utter hash of it. Right, so the cockpit can now go away. That's in the same box as the engine and the propeller and those bits. Right, so now we are up to stage 28. Left main gear base or landing gear base. Ooh, cogs and threads and ooh. Oh, there's even a really small bearing in there. You can just about see it. Can you see that? I'll get it out and show you in a sec. Then watch me go and throw it somewhere, because that's what I do. I'm like that. Where are we? Right. Jim says we'll be walking the dog, modelling, more modelling, followed by yet more modelling. Have to clear the decks for my Models for Heroes auction item when it arrives. Oh, what did you get, Jim? Because this year I didn't stay up because it broke me last year. It took me nearly a week to recover. Also, what dog do you have? We had a lurcher. Mr. Skelly says, my wife and younger daughters have gone shopping in Milton Keynes. I plan to use the time to prime the Whitman bust and build up my Papa Jumbo figure. Very nice. Gary T's in the house. Hello, everyone. Hello, Gary. Hope you're well. Right then, folks, let's open pack number 28. This has got some very small, fine parts in it. Okay. Yep, empty. It's got a spring on it. Oh, it's got 2 springs on it. Okay. So we have parts 2801. Ooh. Here you go. That is a bearing. That's how small it is. So we've got 2801, 2802, 2803, 2804, 2805, 06, 7, 8, and 9. Now we need to be very careful here because they are very small parts. And Jim says, 48 scale Tamiya F14 with carrier deck and launch figures. Oh, very nice. A couple of yellow jerseys. My dog is a mix of Labrador and Wirehead Terrier. Oh my God. Stupid and mental. And very energetic. Oh, good luck with that one. Right then, so we take this part here. We take the wheel. Oh, I'm so glad they've made us do the wheel bearing first. Or the bearing or whatever it is. This is gonna... Oh, come on. No, you great tit. Oh, Jesus, read it. Right, so there's a cog in here first. So the cog goes on. Do not glue the cog. It's got a D shape, so it can only go on one way. Then we've got this bearing. Good Lord, that's a hell of a fit. There we go. Right, that's on. Yep, bearing spins fine. So that one, that one. Next, 04. 1, 2, 3, 4, that one. So we have it that way. Okay, I think that's the right position. Goes on like so. Yes, that's the right place. Next, mark off what we've done. We've done that one. We've done that one. Right, so this and this is this part and this part. So we've got that way and that way. So that goes in with the little bit there. So what I'm going to do here is I need to, okay, I'll have to use a toothpick. I'm just going to put a drop of oil in there just to help lubricate it, to keep it moving. And also, if I put that in there, the oil, when I drop this in, it will help it. There we go. That sits there nicely now. There we go. And then this bit, it's got a hex shape on there. So that goes with the little bowl shape facing that. Eek. Okay, where's my pliers again? So these have got no ridges on them, they're flat. So I don't make any marks on here. So just because that doesn't, that needs to sit properly. There we go, there's that done. And then check, that should slide nicely. Nope, that's gone in. Now I see what happened. There we go. So let's make sure that's in. Does that slide nicely? Yep. Let's put a dab more oil in there just to keep it lubricated. I like to do that on moving parts just to make sure. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Yep, that moves really nicely. So we've done that bit, that bit, that bit, and that bit. Comments? No dog here, but I do own a cat, or more like she owns me. Yes, cats. Excuse me, hiccups. Cats do. Jim says, at Gary, yes, indeed. That's your typical cat. Mine was the same way. Right then, so we put this bit onto this bit, and it goes round that way. And then you've got to be able to see a little knobbing of it. Just like, can you just, yeah, you can just see it. So you've got to have a little bit sticking out, and that goes on there like so. And then you've got to engage these little buggers. So, oh yes, I'm happy with that. And do-dum, do-dum, do-dum. There we go. So pliers again. Quick tweak. There. Quick tweak. There. And a quick tweak there. That's got little things, please, little minds, and all that malarkey. Right, so we've done that and that. Next up, we have a table. Look, it's a scale table. It probably isn't, but hey. Right, so so it's that way. And that goes in there, not glued. Okay, so that is going to be an easy bit. This part could be a bit of a pain. So this part goes into, yeah, there are some holes there. This is where this bit gets bloody bent. I know it. I can feel it in my burns. I have a feeling I have to unbend these to get it in. Nope. No laughing in the cheap seats at me. It's no fun. Right, there's that side in. Yay, there we go. done. Just need to give those a bit of a squeeze. There we go. And then come back with this one. And there's that done. So that bit and that bit. You have to physically hold this because otherwise everything will ping out. I'll know what's coming next. You've got to put that onto the, yep. So this goes through. Oh, there we go. That tried to unseat itself as I was halfway through it. There we go. That's nicely in. So, oh, yes. Landing gear. Kadunk. Kadunk. Hey, I'm happy with that. So, that's how it should look. Jobby jobbed. Yay. So, that done, and that done. Little things and little minds. You know what they say. There we have that section done. So landing gear base and wheel. So we'll pop that to one side. Ooh, why have you opened? I don't want you to open. Shut, please. There we go. So there we go, over there. Next up is 29. A bigger bearing, bigger stuff. So let's get this opened. Right. Bear with me a second, I've just got to go mute. Sorry about that, we've got a knock on the door, as you probably heard. So, yep, everything out there. So we have, starting with a small bag, we have 01, 02, 03, 04, 5 and 6. Right, so we take this and we go the bearing 01. Oh, come on, you at least give us a clue how far it goes down. Onto the shock. Right, fit the bearing onto the shaft of the shock absorber assembly from stage 28. Nah. Oh, come on, guys. That really isn't fair. Yeah, at least give us a clue of how far it goes down. Right, so right, this has got a D shaping, which goes on there like so. I'm taking that, goes up, yep, so that comes back like that. Right, so there's a D shape on that connector. You push the bearing down just slightly past it, pop this cog on, and then slide the bearing back to meet the cog. So again, a little bit of oil just on the cog, because that's going to end up doing something, just to help with lubrication. Could do that, or wax. Wax is a good one, bit of beeswax. So there's that. So we've done the bearing and we've done the gear. So let's turn over the page, throwing our pencil as we do it. So Dave Skelly says, I have a cockapoo. So far today, he's protected me from the postman and 2 delivery drivers dropping off at the neighbours. Good cockapoo. Jim says, question, did Agora approach you about building this model? I assume by the name they are a Japanese firm. One of the directors asked Malcolm, who he felt, Malcolm, the boss of Models Heroes, who he felt deserved one of these models. And for some unknown reason, Malcolm decided to say me. So the next thing I know, it rocks up at the door. Apparently, they'd been talking to my wife and everybody else apart from me. So I knew absolutely nothing about this until it turned up on my doorstep. It was a real privilege, real honor, and very, very unexpected. And I'm like, wow, oh my God. Yeah, so I'm seeing Malcolm on Thursday. It'll be the first time I've seen him since getting this. He actually saw me the Monday before I got it and didn't say a bloody word, the sod. But no, this is a freebie from Agora. This is nothing. This is not from Models Heroes. But I'll announce it when I'm halfway through. So we're on step 4. Yeah, pack 4. So once I start pack 7, I'll announce what I'm going to do with this, because just don't know. Sod it. I'll tell you all now. Going to auction this off. Not for me. All proceeds of this, when I auction it off, will go to Models for Heroes. Every single penny. I don't want anything. I'm just getting the enjoyment from building it. Bear in mind, it's 60 centimeters by 60 centimeters. You'll be able to look at all the videos that I've done. I will also put in all the destructions and everything. And I'll sign the base. I'll probably get Malcolm to sign the base, and I will speak to the directors at Agora, see if they would do me the honor and squiggle on the base as well. Agora is in fact a UK company. They're based down in Canterbury. Yeah, that is how I came about to get this. No, I'm not that infamous to be approached. Jim says, I like the idea of building a functional model made of various materials, plastics, metals, etc. Yes, they are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, oh, yep, we get these two. So take it from that way. There's a little notch in there which sits there like so. And then you just line everything up and squeeze and it clicks. They say glue it, but that just, no, you don't need to. And then from that side, right, this is going to be fun. Hey, they go on, that went on really easily. I'm surprised. We'll go that way probably. So then you have that, and that. So we have that done, that done, that done, and that done. And that's what we have done. So we have that pack done. Let me just have a look. Nope. Right, so we can pop those to one side, out the way. Right, next up we have stage 30. How long have we been going? Just bang on an hour. Right. Also, just, yeah, I'm a bit of a brute when it comes to things like this. Looking at this lot, there's a lot of very delicate parts. Considering the scale of it, 1/18. So everything's out of there. So we have 1. I'm laying these out the same way they are in the picture. And 2. And 3. And 4. Oh no, that's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Right, on part 8. Hey, don't run away. Well, you can try. On part 8, which is this one, there's a knurled end on that one, just at that bottom part. So let us build this. So we're going to we'll do this quick section here. So first of all, we take a spring. This is vertical, and we pop the spring on there. Ooh, we next get this bit, which is that way. Slide that in there. Yee. Number 8. Is number 8 an old one? I can't remember. Oh. Yes, number 8 is an old one. Give me a second, I'll show you the picture. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's got a cog on it. Okay, insert the pin with the smooth end first. Push the pin, it is completely inside the hole. Right. So here we go. Watch. I have horrible suspicions this is going to fly. Oh no. Ah. This is bloody. Have I got this the right way? Right, so we have that goes that way. The leg is facing up with a spring on it. It goes in there like so. Right, that's into the spring. Let's see how far, if it shows you how far. Oh no, that's a different one. Right, it says all the way through. So just get this lined up. There we go. One boingy boingy. Good. Nice. So there we go with that. wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be a lot harder. So we've done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. That, and that. Next up, shackles. So this will be part of the. I'm going to use a bit of oil on this. In there. And in there. So we're using number 9, which is the shorter one of the two plain ones. So we'll just ping, and that landed behind me somewhere. Right, let's have a look what I've got. So right, 1mm diameter. Point 3. Here you go, live on it. A complete utter shambles. It went twing. But luckily, I have my box of bits. All different thickness cables and wires. Nice bit of steel wire here. Let's see what thickness that is. Oh, look at that. So how lucky am I? You're awesomely lucky, Steph. Thank you very much. That was Teddy, you know. God, I'm starting to talk to myself. What's going on? Stop it. Right, I'm going to keep this out just in case. Because you know, I'm going to lose parts. It's going to go twing, twang, twang, twang. Even if I have to open it up a bit. Yeah, it's unthread my. Yeah, I've got to clear this place out soon and give it a good old tidy up. And you know, I'm going to find it once I've done this. I'm just taking off the snip marks. Right. Get the drill bit out. 0.8. Clean all these out. think that was half the problem. So use 0.8, 0.9. I'm not going to drill out to 1 mil because then it will be too loose. So hopefully cleaning it out with a 0.9 mil drill bit will help. Right then. So there we go, cleaned out to 0.9. Pop this away, turn it off. But got some comments. Yes, I know, taking a mic. Haha, you silly foolster. Right. I did that. Oh, Duke's in. Good day from us. Sorry I'm a bit late. No problem, Duke. You come in when you can. Gary T, can't wait until I start another kit. The beginning is the most exciting for me. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I always really enjoy starting a new kit. Let's okay. Right, that go out to 0.9. That middle one. No, it can go out to 1. Okay. So we get those like that. Okay, let's start again. There we go. Now we get our snips, so we can find them again. And we take our eye out by doing that. Nope, we need another bit. Right, let's see what these are like. I'm going to get into there and do. There we go. Nice quick bit of scratch building. God, that was lucky. How lucky was that? So if you can go back through the video, somebody, and just tell me where it went, point me in the right direction, I can go and get it. And I've got another one of these to do. So that's going to be absolutely awesome when we get to that. Jim says, I am excited at the start and as I near completion. Yes, I'm very much like that. And I love the build, absolutely adore building. But when it comes to painting and all that lot, I do tend to suffer a bit in that stage. So we are going, so that goes on to where, okay, you don't glue that and it goes on. One of these bits that you petrified, you're going to snap the part. Cool, that goes on there. And then that bit goes on there. Making sure I've got it the right way. Yep. Please don't ping, please don't ping, please. Do you know what? Put a bit of oil on it. Let's put it in this hole first. Right, that doesn't fit. Right, I knew I'd need it again. So drill it out to 0.1. And perfect. So then we go back over here, through there. Okay, and through that one. And there we go. That's the shackle for the oleo. Door open, close. So there you go. There's the shackle on the oleo done. Right, so we've done that bit. We've done that bit. We've done that bit. And now we're on to this bit. Glenn Hardacre just popping in to give a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Glenn. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the, as Gary says, the imperial thumbs up. Remember, gives a bit of love. So, oh, that's hard plastic, that is. So, I have two holes there, two little bits, and they go in there like so, and they get glued. So let's, ooh, that's getting a bit manky. So I'll clean that up. And long setting, and we'll have it in there, and a bit in there. This is, by the look of it, the brake pipe. It doesn't want to sit in there. Some of the quick. The sounds of a spring Saturday in the UK. Birds, rain, and a lawnmower. Well, it stopped. Actually, no, the rain stopped now, so the sun's out. We've done that one. Let's just do the other one as well. Use a quick setting. So we go, that one's done. Cross that off, cross that off. Move those away, because we're finished with those. Next up, we have to glue this to this one. No, it goes, that hooks into there, like so. That goes on there, as we've already got it into place. And I put a little on top of that, so that hooks up to that nicely. That's catching on there, so we need to. Oh, they're not my snips. Not using those. There we go. That is just catching on a lip there. A bit of extruded plastic that shouldn't be there. And there's me trying to glue it in. So, yeah, still snagging. So I now know for the next one that that needs to be flat. Or even better, well, that. Right, I'm going to glue that down. So hold that. give it a few seconds to dry. Hopefully that's dried. Nope, it needs more glue. Sorry, Teddy. To nick your support for a bit. There we go. Does that click now? It still catches. No, too big. 20. There's an extrusion mark in there, and it's just catching on that. Still catching. You can see where the extrusion mark is in the grey with a little white mark just there. So this is this needs taking back a bit. When we do the other side, I'll have a look for the mark and I'll take it back before. There we go. All sorted. I'm happy with that. That'll certainly do a trick for government work. So we've done that. Now on to this one. So we take this, which is keyed, and the key's on there. So pop that on, find that, clip it in. And should that be? Right, they're saying that you don't glue this bit, but you do glue the other bit. Okay, so long drying, just in the key section, in there. And then that goes in there like so. It's still catching. Where's it catching? I see where it's catching. It's going to be underneath like so. No, that's fine because it's going to be that way. Now we have that done. Nope, no wheel, sorry, we're not done. Okay, that wasn't meant to happen. Right, let's glue this. Not something I glued, honest. Sandy Aaliyah is in. Howdy. Hello, Sandy. Hope you're well. Hope life's treating you good. He says it made me giggle that the budget modeler is doing a kit that's 1,299. Lol. Sorry, just found it funny. It's great to watch though. No, it is. Couldn't agree with you more. But as I've said before, it was given to me free. They haven't paid me or told me I've got to say this or do that or do the other, which I did say on the first episode. So I haven't spent a penny on this. This was a gift from Agora, and I am so grateful to them for it. It's just phenomenal. And yeah, my chin hit the floor when I found out how much this bloody thing costs. I was like, oh, being who I am and what I am, I could never afford this kit. Never in a million years. That still hasn't stuck. No idea how grateful I am. This is just phenomenal what they've done. Come on, Sturkey bleeder. That's better. So, that's gone in. So take that off. And a dot in there. Take that, pop that in. And oh, that is going to frustrate me. No end. I'm going to have to glue that in. Because that's just going to keep popping out, that is. So there we go. There's undercarriage leg number 1 done. Done that bit, and we've got that. So park that one over there. And we are doing left landing gear. Still. Oh, oh, nom nom. Oh. First bit of frameage. Yep, bag's empty. Bag can go in the bin. Junk. Right, so we have it that way around, 1301. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different screws. God, how the hell am I going to tell these apart? One's Okay, so we've got 3102 are 2 black stubbies there. We've got 3103, which are slightly smaller silver ones. Yep, there we go. There's the smaller silver ones, and there's the larger silver ones. So look, oh, this is a quick one. 3102. A small black stubby one. Goes in there. Right, so where's my screwdriver gone? It's here. Dip it in oil. And then screw that in there. That's nice and tight. Oh, really? You're leaving me like this? Oh, I just love it when I do that. Right, let's flip back. I've got spare bags so I can write down what's what. So it's 3104. Which of those? Put them at the top. 3103. Just double check, have a look. Yep, 3103. And they're the slightly shorter silver ones. Come here. And there and there. And 3102. I hate putting things down and forgetting where I've put them. There we go, and put those in a line just up there in the right order. So, Jim says, question. Besides the engine, does this model have other working features? Yes. Undercarriage, tail wheel, the cockpit lights up, so you've got lights in the cockpit. There are other servos, so yes, there's quite a lot that moves on it. On the base, it's on a perspex rod, clear perspex rod, and the engine starts up, speeds up, then it raises the aircraft up, and the wheels fold in, and some other bits and pieces. So yes, there are other bits that move. Sandy says, I'm building a 1/24 scale tanker trailer right now. It's proving to be a challenge. Oh, which one is it? Jim Altergott says impressive. And he says, Sandy says, for that much, it should fly. Well, as I said, I haven't spent a penny, so I'm quite happy. So we've done that one, and we've got that. So moving on. Another package. So we'll park that over there. We've got the wing frame over here. So it's stage 32. So I've got nothing to do this afternoon. Well, apart from go and watch football later. But, yep, that's empty. Oh, looks a lordy. More electricity. So we have 3201. which goes that way. 3202. Is it me, or does that look like the strongest shape? That's quite sorry, that's me being puerile. Yes, I know, but hey, I'm allowed to be. I'm an old fart. So more bloody axles. So then we have 3203, 3204, which is one unit, 3205, and so there should be 5 of these. You do get a lot of extra screws on this. 3, 4, and 5, and then 4 of the smaller ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right, I'm going to pack those screws away already, and I can get them out as I need them. 3207. Four of them. And 3206. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, they're lining up there now. If you're I'm not sure whether I'm going to do. I'll do tomorrow afternoon on this as well, which is going to be a bit of fun. Because my dearly beloved is out. She's rehearsing. So also, if you want to come and join me and the rest of the gang, we are Model Spheres Alive. Oh, dear Lord. And again, it doesn't tell you how much through. Good Lord. Right, let's do it to begin with, just like that. So you've got a little bit there, some small bits sticking out. Sandy says Italeri. Oh, cool. I actually meant which truck, but cool. It's Italeri. That was my next question. Who's the maker? Good afternoon for everyone, says MP Model Plastic. Hello, MP. Hope you're doing well. And Portugal, I believe. Right, so we have this one, which is, so we're doing this with the red light. That goes there. And you don't glue. Is that in that hole there? Yep, that's in that hole there. But what you do, so that goes there, and you take a 3207, which is one of these. You take your screwdriver, you pick it up. God, I love these magnetic screwdrivers. They're great fun. Yep, that fits fine. So a bit of oil because these are self-tappers. In a little bit, and then make sure that's in there. And then we can screw the little tinker up. So I do it always just down to touch and then a quarter turn just to lock it in place. So there we have that part done, which is that one, that one, that one, and that one. And let's flick over. Please, please, please tell me I've got some more to do. Yeah. Right then. So we take this part, we unravel it all. That'll be BBC News. And this fits in there. Oh, that should slide in. Please, please, please tell me it's going to slide in nicely. That's got to go all the way in. No, sorry, Agora. No, that needs to be done first. And it doesn't fit. Maybe a little bit of oil in that. That may need a bit of a drill out because that needs to go all the way in. That's what it says there. And this, you should have done this first. There we go, bit of oil on it and it goes in nicely. So we can put that back on there and then pop the screw back on the end. And then screw that back in. Done. Yep, that's fine. So next we're routing. Right, so you're telling me it goes there, it then goes through that gap there, through there. Right, the lights need to be facing up. Right, so these have been screwed in by 32027. It says line them up first, then screw them in. No, not a hope in hell. I need two of these. I'm going to do them as I go along. Then that way I'm not having to fanny around realigning them and doing things like that again. So these have got little LEDs on them which are facing away. So do I bring that under? Yes, I'm going to bring these underneath because these boards are raised. So I'm having that like that. That goes on there like so. Get one of these. Bit of oil. And again, down to touch and then quarter turn. And then we clip it. Under that one. Right, so, under there, and we run it all the way down this channel, and we go under this one. So pull that nice and tight, but not too tight that you pull the cable off. And then that goes through there. And then from here, where do we go? We go, ooh. We go under there. Gone through that channel under there. Where do we come back out? Right, we come back out here. Bringing our board with us. And then we do a left turn. And we screw that in there. And the LED there is also facing up. And we take another 3207. Bit of oil. Screw it in. Down to touch. And then quarter turn. Just to nip it off. And then we route it carefully around there. Underneath that one. Is it under that? Yep, under this little arch. Like so. And over the top of that connector. So we have, going from the top, we've got the LED in there, which we put in first, using a little bit of oil for lubrication, and that went in fine. Then screwed it on. Ran it to there, screwed it in, under there, down this trench, under this hook, back down through that hole, back up through this hole, screwed it in, under this hook there, and it comes out this end. And what we do is we just wrap it around and pop that under there. So just like that, just to keep it safe. So that's where we are with that. And we end up with that, and those. So that 3207 can go in the pot over there, which is a spare pot. So that is where we are with those. So we can cross that off, cross that off, cross that off, cross that off, and that's where we're up to. So that's easily recognizable. That is going to get numbered. That can go in here. And I shall write on there that that is parts number 3103 and 3105. 3103 and 3105. That there and that to one side like so. Where are right? MP says yes, Portugal. Cool. Hope the weather's nice for you. I'm prepping a winter diorama with a Topol 25 ICBM in 1/72 from Zvezda. Ooh, very nice. I do like a Zvezda key. Yes. Zvezda key. Right. Let's see how long this stage is. yeah, we'll do this stage. Right, this is the last stage for today, because I'm getting a little bit tired and I want a drink. But I can't have one because I've run out of tea bags and I've got to go out and get tea bags. So this has got... oh, you plonker. That's 34. I want this one, which is 33. Well done. Yay. So let's crack this one. There. Ooh, this is the machine gun. Attaching a Type 99 Mark II 20mm cannon. These things can rip shreds out of aircraft. So just one set of screws. I'm going to write on these what these are. 3304. There's 4 in there, yeah. So we have 3301. Right, so unhook this. So that should come apart. We've got 3302, 3303 with the board on it. Ooh, they've got switches. Right, they've got switches on them. Give them a sec. There you go. That's what those look like. They've got a bit of a switch on. So where are we? Okay, so we need this again, and yep, we are here, and we're getting 3303, which is this one, and we're going to screw it in first. Yep. And we're using 2 screws for that. So let's get 2 screws out. 1, 2. Put that in there. So we need the switch parts facing up. Right, okay, that doesn't fit in properly. So what we've got to do is bend these back like so. So they come out of that bottom corner there. Or to the side, which is better. Yep, to the side is better. Yep, definitely to the side. Right, as per usual, 2 screws, about a turn in with the first one. Get the second one. Put a bit of oil in. Line that up, and then about a turn in with that one. Then we can screw that one in to touch. Same with this one. And then a quarter turn. Just to lock them in place. So this then goes out through that hole there. Good, out you get. And there we go. So let's just wrap this up. Same as the other one. So next up, we take this. And this is going in the gun. So we're going to, there's a hole in there for the LED. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend it. But we're not bending the LED. Never ever bend the LED. What we do is, if you've got a pair of rounded pliers or a pair of flat pliers, or for example, yeah, these are just as good. anything that has not got the groove on it. I prefer these, and I grab that and I bend it into so, and then we can go like that. So you end up with a right angle like that. But never ever get your grips or your pliers on the LED. You will absolutely crucify it and you'll probably break it. So there's that done. And then we've got the gun like this, and we slip right. So again, getting the cocktail stick with a bit of oil on it, shove that in the hole, put a bit on there as well, just to give it a bit of extra lubrication. So pair of tweezers, there we go, and you can hear it click. So that is done. That is in there, and we've done move that bit, that bit, that bit, that bit, that bit. So remember the note there, don't use the LED to bend, use the wires behind it. So where are we? Let's have a look. Jim says at MP Model Plastic, good morning to you from the US. Right then, so we need this wing again. So trailing edge that way. This go. Right, so that should have gone in. Right, I'm just really careful with this. Ah, you plonker. That should have been at the side. There we go. Yet again, me not reading the instructions properly. Okay, we're that way. We've got that going that way. So that goes into there. Right, I need to bend these again. Like so. Goes in there like that. It goes in quite nicely, that does. And then this is routed through that hole there, same as the other one was. So that goes into there. Might just put a little double blue tack in there just to keep those sat down for the moment. And I'll remember to take that out. And then we get, so we've done this one, and 3304. There we go. We need one of those. Bit of oil on there. And screw it in. Okay, that needs to come out a bit. That needs to be higher because, yep, that's better. So we can screw that back in. So we're not trapping any cables. What I'm really quite worried about is just getting cables trapped and knackering the setup. Oh yes, they're switches. They're really small, tiny switches. So that's done. That's done, and we've ended up with that lot. So we've got all these cables. So let's how did I manage to get that tangled in there? Come on out, you bleeding thing. So let's straighten these cables out a bit. Get them nice and tidy, so they're not flapping all over the place. There we go. Jobby job. So that's what we've ended up with, and we've done that. So as you can see, they're all routed in different ways. What's this do? Oh, sorry, gonna have to do this one. So this is number 34. You know the one I opened earlier by mistake? There we go. That can go in the bin. So we've got two parts here, 3401 and 3402. But so let's get the wing, and we are like so, as you can see that, like that, and we're putting this in. So that goes in there like so. Right, we need 3103, 3104, 3102, 3103. We need one of those. Always the same. You can't drop it where you can see it. You've got to drop it where you've got to move everything. Well done. So that goes in there. You dip it in the oil, and then you put it in 3103, which goes in there. So in a turn there, and then we get 3104, one of these. No, not two, I just want one. There we go. Oh, really? I've just knocked my super glue over onto my drill bit. Excellent. And now let's make some fumes. All cleaned up. Right, so a bit of oil on this, and then that's in. So we can screw this down to touch, screw this one down to touch. And then quarter turn. Back to this one, and then quarter turn. There we have one undercarriage leg in. So as you can see, that's the underside. It's the front, that's the underside. Oh, that's looking good. I'm liking that. Next, we take the motor, and then we take this one, which is part number 3402. And we just pop it onto the, okay, it's crossed. You see the crosses there, and I like that. That's quite a positive connection. Yeah, that's really quite good. Then we can bring this back over. Before we put it in, let's undo this lot. Problem with this kit, it's Moorish. It is so Moorish. It's ridiculous. I could quite happily spend the rest of the afternoon doing this, but I have things to do. Like, I want a cup of tea. I've had my morning coffee, so okay, what we can do is lift this one up, pop it in there, like so, or as a German say, so. Getting the threading right on this. It's fun. Squeeze it down, and then we can push that through and pull that out. So that's through there. That's in there. That's done. So we're up to there. So that's done that one. Yep. Done that, and done that. Click over. Is there any more to do? Yep. Right. So it's this piece here that we did 3103, 3105. And the shorter part goes that way. Yep. There we go. So that goes. Connects like so. Right. I need that to go in a bit further. Be very gentle, Steph. No, too far. Oh, nearly. Come back out a bit more. There we go. That's in. No, that is These gears are out. Don't need. Oh, this is fun. Fun. Very slight bit of alteration. Right. They are in. That's yep, that's connected. So looking at that, there we go. That way it goes. Large one, small one, large one. Yep, that's how it should be. Next, we get this part from earlier, which is 3201, and that sits over those like so. I have it doesn't feel right. It's done how it should be. Okay, let's just screw it on, Stefan. We can test it later. So we need 3206. 3206, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then we have 4. We've also got a spare one. You get lots of spares with these. Right, so as per usual, let's pick one up, oil it, put it in, one turn. Next one, pick it up, oil it, in, one turn, just so it hooks. You only want one. And again, pick it up, bit of oil, pop it in, one turn. Same with this. Bit of oil in the hole, and then this one will go to touch. And I like to do diagonally, down to touch, across the top, down to touch, and then this final one, down to touch. Now, let's go back to this one, quarter turn. This one, quarter turn. This one, quarter turn. This one, quarter turn. There we go. And that's it in place. Okay, I'm not going to mess around with that. That needs testing, because I don't think those cogs are quite in the right place. They just don't seem, no. Okay, that's me being me. So that's how it looks. Oh, get out, you don't belong in there. And you've got the nav light on the outside of the wingtip, and that's what it looks like underneath. So that's where we are up to. So we've done that bit, that bit, that bit, that bit, and that bit. Whee! How much is this? Right, these are landing gear covers. I will leave those to the next time because they look quite complex. Yeah, they're quite complex. So we will leave that until tomorrow. So, yep, I will be back tomorrow, lunchtime. Oh, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate you giving up your time, sitting there chatting with me, having a good old chin wag, interacting, lots of likes, lots of love. So Where are we? I'm here. Oh, you can see. Look, I shrunk. Bloody chair. That's where I should be. Nicely framed in the centre. Well, yeah, nicely framed. I shouldn't be in the centre. I should be, because I'm looking slightly that way. It should be over to this. Anyway, that's photography. This isn't photography. This is modelling. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday, folks. Thanks for joining me. Jim says, enjoy your Saturday, Steph. Be seeing you. Oh, so I missed a few comments there. MP is saying hi back to Jim. Gary T, all these metal bits. This is going to be a heavy beast when done, isn't it? Oh, yes. Very heavy. Jim's asking how the weather is in Portugal. At Gary T, agreed, sir. This model looks to be very heavy beast. When fully assembled, it will be. And there's that one as well. So stay safe, keep modelling, and I will see you tomorrow. Probably about 2 o'clock my time. So that's a bit later for you, Jim. So you can have a lay in, mate. So, bye.